Hotel Echo Lima Oscar. Good evening and welcome to my match day preview again. This time it involves a Premier League game. It's Brighton Hove Albion v Arsenal. That's tomorrow afternoon. Late kickoff at 5:30. Excuse me. This is your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly DLG Reppin, otherwise short for Delhi London Gooner Space Romeo Echo Papa Indigo November. Welcome again to another matchday preview involving Arsenal Football Club as they take on Brighton Hove Albion in the late afternoon kickoff at 5:30. If we win this fixture, we can go top of the league. And it will be nice to win this fixture with a goal different boost. But this is a tough game. Make no mistake about it. Brighton have got players that can cause us problems on the day. Dingra, they've got Danny Welbeck, who's a handful. Even Ferguson, who I rate very highly. He's an out-and-out box-to-box striker. Matoma, always a threat. I mean, a dangerous threat, should I say. In midfield, they have Pascal Gross, who can cause us a few problems as well. So we definitely respect the opposition, but we do not fear the opposition, if that makes sense. So before I carry on, yeah, show me love, joy, and respect by smashing the thumbs up like button for me, yeah? Make sure you do that in abundance. Make sure that you please make sure that you share this channel virally all over the globe, especially to your friends and your relatives, yeah? And if you're watching me for the first time, allow me to say welcome on board. But share this channel amongst your friends and your relatives, yeah? In the comment section, if you're on your way to the game, if you're already up in Brighton in a hotel, Arsenal fans, give us your opinions, your thoughts of where the game will be won, score prediction, because I'm thinking we could win this by 1 or 2 clear goals, but I'd love us to win it by more than two goals, more than 2 clear goals. So again, leave your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section below. And as far as I'm concerned, my comment section is for positive feedback only. ISDLG is speaking. So please be nice, but keep it respectful. And on top of that, yeah, lastly, make sure you hit the subscribe button for me. And I do mean hit that subscribe button for me. Smash it left, right, and center gloriously but passionately, yeah? My aim is to get to 1,000 subscribers this year, 2024. Let it be the year that I get to 1,000 subscribers and over. So get subscribing. The more you subscribe, the more I'll shout you out, yeah? And if you do that, not only does it help the channel grow, but thumbs up, likes, the comments, etc. It all helps the channel grow. So do all of that for me, yeah? So let's get into it. Brighton v Arsenal from last season. Well, it finished Brighton 2, Arsenal 4. It was a very impressive away performance last season around the beginning towards the halfway mark. We definitely blew Brighton out of the water. Started off early, comfortable at 3-0 up at half time, I think. Eddie and Nketiah got on the score sheet that day. I think Martinelli or Bukayo Saka on the score sheet. We started the game, like I said, very bright and early from the first 20-something odd minutes. We took our foot off the pedal, conceded a couple of goals, but it was a good away performance from the boys at the time last season, and may that continue tomorrow. I will be giving you my starting 11 that I will go with, my strongest starting 11 that I will go with, the 9 substitution bench, and what else I'm going to do, give you the formation. Brighton, we know they can turn up and give us a good game. They give anyone a good game. I admire what Tony Bloom has done in the time that he has been the CEO. He's revitalised Brighton's style of football, the philosophy of how the game is meant to be played, and they've got someone like the Zabi who's done well in replacing Graham Potter, who resigned to manage Chelsea. They have they've had some good players in recent years that have had to let them go for a big amount of money. Caicedo, Cucurella at Chelsea. However, they recruit well, and they will continue to recruit well. But without further doubt, let's get into the starting 11 that I would go with. The formation is a 4-3-3. I'm going to go for my 9 substitutions. But before then, let's start off with David Raya in goal. He didn't do anything wrong. Claimed Andros Townsend's cross very well. Didn't have anything of any sort of save to make. I felt that it was a comfortable evening for him on Wednesday. So David oh, you excuse me, I'm yawning. David in goal. The back four, Benjamin White for me. He starts the game for me against his old club. He's obviously going to be eager to put in the performance against his old club on Saturday. I feel that he has definitely become one of the best right backs in the Premier League, if not the best. Maybe on current form, he could be argued that he's the best left right back in the league. For me, he gets up and down that touchline like no man business. 1v1s, he's been as solid as he has been. Especially when you look at the 1 win in 7, he was not too bad, but not very good in his performances since Dubai. 1v1, he has one. If it's not 1v1 performances, it's his offensive positioning and the way that he makes the runs and the way that he times the run and produces those good crosses from open play from an offensive point of view. I've been heavily impressed with him since Dubai. So Benjamin White starts. Right, my 2 centre-half pairings, William Saliba and Gabriel dos Santos Miguelis, they have been absolute colossus at the back. I mean, David Raya is so happy but lucky to have 2 good centre-halves alongside him. William Saliba, he is our Rolls Royce. He is Mr. Calm and collective on the ball, very casual at times, maybe too casual for his own good. But one thing with Saliba, he reads the game well and always is prepared to defend first and defend with a calm head. Gabriel dos Santos Miguelis, on the other hand, again, very composed on the ball. His distribution of the ball has got a hell of a lot better. One thing with him, he's aggressive in a tackle, aggressive in his defending, and aerially in duels, he's so aggressive. He wins every challenge as hard as he can. His positioning has been absolutely terrific. Hence the reason why our defense, or hence the reason why our defense has been absolutely on top of everyone else's in the Premier League, thanks to Saliba and Gabriel dos Santos Miguelis. Left back Jakub Kiwior, I'll bring him back into the team. I cannot, for the life of me, trust Alexander Zinchenko in that position. So for me, I would take him on and bring him back into the team. I feel that he offers us a lot more defensive solidarity at the back, and even offensively, he's starting to express himself a lot more, and I feel that he could be key in this game. Right, my midfield 3. I'm going to go with Jorginho as the anchor man in the number 6 role. He's got a big he's got a big responsibility, a big task ahead of him. Controls the ball, his distribution of the ball, he's on the ball, should I say, absolutely top notch. you can see the experience in him whenever he performs for the Arsenal, or whenever he's performing. You can see that he that he looks for a forward pass if he can produce a forward pass to the offensive players, whether it's Odegaard, Saka, or Kai Havertz. He's always looking to produce a forward pass, and yeah, he has put in some outstanding performances of recently, and long may it continue. On the left hand side to him, Declan Rice for me. He had a decent game the other night. I thought he was our man of the match against Manchester City because he was absolutely a colossus at the back. So I'm going to go with Declan Rice on the left hand side to him. On the right hand side, our club captain, Martin Odegaard. I thought he was terrific against Luton Town. Found space, silky dribbling skills. I mean, obviously, some will say he can only turn up against the likes of Lutons and the Burnleys, but you have to turn up against what's in front of you, and he did very well. Oh, excuse me. In the last game, so Martin Odegaard starts the front three. Um, I'll bring back Bukayo Saka. He's had his rest. Um, he wasn't required in a comfortable win. In a win that we controlled the game. And with Bukayo Saka, when he's on point, he is very unplayable and very direct as well. Got a good eye for a goal or an eye for a cross. He's got an assist in him. He just needs to find that form that has got football fans raving on about him. I feel that he is a tremendous talent, even at such a young age. On the other side is another tremendous young talent at such a young age, Gabriel Martinelli. Direct, quick. He's a threat in front of goal, and defensively, if he can help out Jakub Kivior, he will. He tracks back. He does put in an honest shift defensively. The same could be said about Bukayo Saka, our leading top goal scorer last season, but I doubt if that's going to be the case at the end of the season. But I'm going to go with him at the back. I'm going to go with him as left wing forward. Up top, Kai Havertz for me. He did all right against Luton. I wouldn't say he was absolutely outstanding, but he did okay enough. I feel that if chances are going to be created, he's going to be on the end of them, and hopefully we see that ball in the back of the net on a Saturday late afternoon. So that's my starting 11 sorted. Now to my bench. Aaron Ramsdale on the bench for me. I mean, it's a case of it's a case of knowing that Mikel Arteta has selected David Raya as his number one, and he's possibly told David Raya he's his number one, and Aaron Ramsdale's going to have to be number two. Could be sold in the summer. I would not be too surprised. Aaron Ramsdale's going to need first team football at some point, and I don't think he will aim to play for Arsenal if he can't guarantee first team football. And plus, it didn't help any matters to the point where his dad got involved and spoke on his behalf, which should never have happened. Aaron Ramsdale on the bench. Substitute number 2, Takahiro Tomiyasu now. Definitely, I feel that he's unlucky not to be in my team. However, he has just come back from injury, so we're going to bed him in as slowly as humanly possible, just to protect the player for his own benefit. But when he has come on, he does bring a calmness to the defence, and that's what I like the most about Tomiyasu. Substitute number 3, Alexander Zinchenko. For me, while inverting from left back, I admire his technique, but he does bring panic at that area of the pitch, because you'll find yourself looking at Gabriel dos Santos Miguel doing two-man's job, one of a left back and a centre half, and you see Zinchenko really struggling to get back because he's obviously not the quickest. But I will go with Zinchenko to be on my bench. Substitute number 4. Substitute number 4. Who could that be? I'm struggling. Why am I struggling? Substitute number 4, Emil Smith Rowe for me. He had a great game against Luton Town. Well, I'll say great game. I'll say he had a very good game against Luton Town. Involved for the first goal, part of that build up, and then got an assist for an own goal, which was meant to be for Reece Nelson, but nevertheless, he got involved in that, and he was obviously congratulated for making the assist and making and getting himself involved for the second goal. And I did like his performance, neat touches. He looks like he's a lot fitter than he was of recently, even though he looks heavy in weight, but he looks in better shape, very leaner and meaner, and that's what we expect from Emil Smith Rowe. Substitute number 5. Substitute number 5, I'd say. Substitute number 5, Thomas Partey. Now he's going to be needed definitely. He may possibly start this game, and I wouldn't be disappointed if he did start this game. However, the midfield trio of Jorginho, Rice, and Odegaard, they've done well to get us to where we are. And I just don't feel at this moment of time Thomas Partey is quite ready to be starting any Premier League game as such, depending on who takes a dip in form. But I just don't feel that he can start this game at this moment of time. Substitute number 6, Fabio Vieira. He's an option. Still hasn't found any sort of form as such. Wouldn't say he's really blossomed, but when he's come on as a substitute, he has contributed a little bit more than some who have started. But I think it's difficult for him at this moment of time to get into the starting 11. So I would have to have him settling for a place on the bench. Substitute number 7, Reece Nelson. He was not too bad. He's done himself no harm. Feel that he can I feel that Reece Nelson could come on in this game and be a live wire as such. And there's been a number of substitution appearances where he's come on and he's not really made that great of an impact. But then again, if the game's been won at West Ham, Burnley, and Sheffield United, he wouldn't have to really try too hard to make an impact. But he's on the bench. Leandro Trossard is substitute number 8. For the simple fact is he had a good game against Luton. Cruyff turns, nutmegging the fullback. I thought he was a real handful for the Luton defence, especially the right back, and unlucky not to get involved with a goal. Or when I say get involved with a goal, lucky not to get an assist or get his name on the score sheet. But nevertheless, he did contribute well enough for the team. So I'm going to have him on the bench. Substitute number 9, Gabriel Jesus for me. Gabriel Jesus, he's due a goal, obviously. Not the clinical striker we need, but I will say this about Gabriel Jesus. His work rate all over the pitch is absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, that's something that we could do with on Saturday if we're defending the lead. But if we're going to win comfortably, then, well, he may not be required, or he might do, depending on who's not playing well in the front three or making the impact to affect the game. But that's my starting 11 sorted. That's my nine substitution sorted as well. So yet again, it's been a marvelous pleasure to doing a preview for the Brighton and Hove Albion game, which is away from home at the Amex Stadium. Look forward to that game. So what a pleasure it is to say, ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, I thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching and saving the best to last. I thank you so much for putting up with me as you always do. More peace, more love, more blessings again. Until next time, um, I'll be back with more content and hopefully do a match review. And I do apologise for no match review for the Luton game, where I'll give my ratings to the management, to the players, to the fans, and the ref. So I do apologise for that. So do look after your friends, do look after your families, do look after yourselves, which is always important. As always, more peace, more love, more blessings again. From your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly, we're going to chat again, yeah? Do remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Do all of that for me, yeah? Make sure you do all of that for me, so just to make the channel grow. And one more thing, please just always stay nice. And I do mean stay nice. Cheers. Uh,